Hello and welcome to this video. Today we're taking a look at MultiCharts and we're going to talk about the interface a little bit. There's a lot of different toolbars and options that you can have visible for you to make it a little bit easier to access some menus rather than clicking through some of these menus to kind of go through multiple menus. You can actually use the toolbars here, but what you can do with these toolbars is you can actually customize those as well to make those a little bit more to your preferences. So what you might not know is if you grab some of these dividers here, you can see a few of them here. For example, on the file menu here, you can also see some as far as the options for opening workspaces and adding different things like the opening different windows here, as well as even things like changing for example a bar style. We have different menus for, but you can also change not only where they're positioned here within the toolbars, but you can actually move them as well. So for example, I can move a toolbar and move it to the side if I wanted to. Maybe have, instead of multiple toolbars here at the top, I can have some at the side. I can also adjust them as a free floating window. So if I kind of just drag this toolbar out, you can see that it's free floating and I can move it around as I please here, maybe drag it to another window if I wanted to. So that's just another option as well. Or for example, I could also put this one on the side and have toolbars on both sides. Now you can even adjust things like the file menu here. So I could adjust it here to be below some of these options. We can even move them as far as where it's positioned here. So just a couple different ways that you can adjust these and move these around to make them how you want them. For example, now I have these options here on the same line as the file, view, insert, format, window, and help menus here. And I can adjust those and kind of where that's positioned. Another thing I can do is I can also adjust and which icons are actually shown within these menus here. So we don't have to have all of these options. We can actually choose to not show some of these at all, or even adjust which one of these are actually available. So if we go to the view menu and then we go to toolbars, you can see that you can actually toggle some of these pretty quickly. So for example, the chart analysis function here actually took off that toolbar. It's not even in view, so it's not, I don't have to move it around or anything. If I don't use that a whole lot, maybe I would want to take that off. But we can also do that with other ones as well. So if we go back to the toolbars option here, we can actually use the customize function rather than just turn off some of those or turn on some of those options. What we can do is we can actually decide which buttons we actually want to include in that menu here. We can see this one has quite a lot of different menus here, or different button options that we can choose. Maybe we didn't want so many, maybe we only wanted just a few of those. For example, maybe I didn't need any of these here. I could disable them. You can see they are disappearing on my left now as we speak. And then so I can just kind of view a few of those and make that a little bit more streamlined for my preferences here. You can also do that with the other ones as well, so you can customize any of these as you please. And you can see I'll uncheck those and then add these back here to the bottom. So now we have drawing tools at the bottom. So we're not also limited just to the sides either. We can also drag them to the bottom if we wanted to and keep them in line here. And you'll see those kind of show up here. And that way we can adjust them here. So I can bring them back up, of course, if I wanted to. So there's really a lot of different ways that you can configure these menus, whether you want to have them as free floating windows, or you want to have them all in one line, or maybe have some toolbars on the side and some on the bottom and some at the top, or maybe you want to disable most of those toolbars. You can do that as well. It's really flexible in what you can do as far as disabling them, showing them, or even choosing which actual icons you want on each of these menus. So just a quick tip here for you to show you how to customize your interface within MultiCharts. If you have any questions about customizing your interface or some of these toolbars, the different options available on them, please feel free to give us a call or visit our website at www.optimusfutures.com.